Everyone, excited to be with you today to show you how easy these power balls are. It is a very simple recipe that there is no baking involved, so it's perfect this time of year, but quite frankly, any time of year. These are great for on the go in the lunch boxes, if you're hiking or biking for the day, or even just a midday slump or snack. These are perfect for. I even have the kiddos that love to eat them before bed. So let's go ahead and get started. We have 1 cup finely shredded coconut divided in half. So we're gonna put half a cup in the bowl now, and then we actually are gonna save the other half for when we are rolling the balls, okay? I love to use everything organic, unsweetened. I don't need any extra sugar going on there. We have a full cup of almond butter in the bowl as well. I like the fresh ground from the local health food store. Again, no sugar, no preservatives, no additives. The cleaner we can make our foods, the more our bodies will process it easily and the happier they will be. So definitely keep that in mind. We have 1 cup dried cranberries. I didn't pre-measure that one. I, again, don't want anything that's additional sugars. So these are unsweetened dried cranberries, a cup, a half cup raw honey. Again, I don't love to add a ton of sweeteners, so this is about 1/4 cup, and I'm gonna go ahead and stir it in, taste, and then I can always add a little bit more. So I dumped about 1/4 cup in to start. We have a ½ teaspoon of salt. I like to use pink Himalayan sea salt. Sure, that's about 1/2. 2 tablespoons chia seeds. So this is kind of fun. I am actually going to put chia seed and there's hemp seeds in there as well. I like to use this combo for most everything that we use. The chia and the hemp are both fantastic for omegas, your good fats, they're high in protein. So mix that in there. And we're gonna go ahead and mix this up. You can add a lot of different combinations in here. If you have the amounts correct, you can substitute all kinds of things. You could use raisins instead of cranberries or another dried fruit if you prefer. You could use any type of nut butter you prefer. And say you don't like coconut, stick something else in there that has a together texture, if you will, kind of glues it together. The honey glues it together as well, but maybe you want to use agave. And these will be pretty sticky to start out with. I'm actually going to use a melon baller for the size. It helps me keep the size in proportion. This should make about 15 servings. If you go with a little bit bigger, it might make less. If you go with a little smaller, it might make a little more. But that's about what you can guesstimate that it will come out to. You could even use maybe chocolate chips if you would like. I would definitely recommend not putting in any sweetener if you choose to do that. And here's kind of what it looks like at this point, just so you know. A big old bowl of stuff. And then at the very end, what I'd like to add is some essential oils. You guys know I'm an oil guru. You know I love to add the oils to pretty much everything we cook. It's a great way to add a ton of flavor without any extra, purchases at the grocery store. And 1 little drop does a whole lot of good. So I'm gonna use wild orange and cinnamon bark. You could use any flavors that you wanted to. I'm gonna actually do 2 drops of orange and only 1 of cinnamon. So orange and cinnamon are gonna be great, not only for flavoring, obviously, but immune support is going to be fantastic. These are both really, really great antioxidants for our bodies, and so little. This is only a drop that I wanna add. Mix that up real well, make sure that gets blended in before we get started in making our balls. You create the ball however big you would like, and then you simply roll the ball in the leftover shredded coconut, and then we're gonna place them in the fridge. And that's as simple as this is. Again, I'm just kind of taking my melon baller. It makes it nice and easy to make the ball size. Roll it up. And I'm going to actually put a handful of these in here at once. I'll make it that much easier to process them. Okay, so here we are, a plate full of the balls. We're gonna go ahead and stick them in the fridge, let them cool off, get nice and hardened up, and then you can literally put them in the lunch boxes in a little plastic sandwich bag before you head out the door. They do make an amazing snack at any time. So thanks so much for connecting with us. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you next time.